So there essentially is this 10 times multiplier effect. So if you're, working in a business, you are a solo entrepreneur. If you get your score up to like 7 or 8, it'll be like you have a team of 10 people. And because you'll be orchestrating all this AI, and you'll have the equivalent of a company of 10 people. So you could actually go head to head now with a company of 10 people, but your cost would be 10 times less because you're using AI to do that. Okay. Now, let's say you're a company of 10 people. Well, AI used properly would give you the equivalent of a team of 100 people. So now think of how that company that does that can compete against other companies that aren't doing that. Like, just think of how they could blow them out of the water. And of course, that number just keeps going up. So if you had 100 people company and they were all, at a 7 or 8 when it comes to AI, that would be the equivalent of having 1,000 people in your company, essentially the same amount of productivity that 1,000 employee company could accomplish. And these are actually kind of conservative numbers. Actually, it could be actually significantly more. So this is what I've been experiencing, this 10-time multiplier effect. I can get 10 times more done in our company now because of AI. And it's unbelievable what we can do. And it also has freed up a lot of time as well that I don't have to spend working. So I'm getting the best of both worlds there. All right. So this is the promise of it, that you can have that, but it's also the danger, because if you have competitors that have this 10 times multiplier effect, then, you're going to be in significant trouble because you won't be able to compete against them. So this is why it's really imperative that we all get our act together now. There's no more sort of sitting on the sidelines. We really need to get our act together when it comes to AI. That's just, I think, a taste of where it's all going. I think I've hopefully made a good case that we all need to get on board here. Now, what we figured out was that, you could just sit down with AI and use it and just keep learning. And I recommend you do that. But an even faster way to learn is to learn with other people, okay, in a collaborative place. So what we did was, all my colleagues, we created this network. It's called the Big Idea Future Network. And we come together generally every 2 weeks for an hour and a half, and we share with each other how we're using AI in our business. And each time we have the meeting, people have got lots of new things to show because there's new stuff out there. And we always learn something. Like, it's like, wow, I never would have known that, and now I do. And it's accelerates your learning exponentially. So this is something that you can join. It's free. It's also a lot of fun because there's a lot of networking you can do. I met all kinds of really cool people in this network, and it would be great if you wanted to be part of it. So all you need to do is show up, learn, and if you have something you can share with us about what you're doing with AI, then we can all learn from that too. So there you'll see there's a link there that you can use to register for that.